Hi everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Happy holidays. And I hope that everyone's getting ready for the new year, make it a great one. What we're going to do today is the pick a card reading for 2021. I'm going to use the Tea Leaf Oracle for work, business, career, money. We have the Love Oracle cards for the love portion. And we have the Archangel Raphael healing cards for health and well-being. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to make some room here. We're just going to jump right in, okay? I'm going to do 3 piles, so you have, I know it's pick a card, but we're going to do pick a pile. For these, well actually I'm going to choose 3 cards from each deck, okay? So you have 3 piles of 3 cards each. So I want you to take a deep breath, take a couple of seconds, you can pause the video, take a couple of seconds to think about what you want to know, or just, to open up with the intention of receiving what is for your highest good that you're meant to know that would help you in 2021. Sorry, I'm just lining up my cards here. And then just let a number come to you between 1 and 3, okay? I would suggest doing that first, and then if you want to say, but I'm going to be open to messages from all messages, or if you want to decide from the get-go that you're open to all messages, so that you can receive your messages from whatever pile it is that we're talking about, okay? If that makes sense. Alrighty then. So, take a deep breath. I'm doing this too, okay? Okay, I chose my piles. Okay, so for career and business, finances, what's going on in 2021 for pile number 1? Give me 3 cards for career, business, finances, 2021. 2 and 3 for career, finances, business, pile 2 in 2021. 2. And career, business, finances, group 3. Can I ask you guys a huge favor? Can you help me with time stamping, please? Even if you just do your own, not all of it, okay? So if you've chosen, I don't know, number 1 or number 2 or number 3, just even if you just put that down and say, hey, pile number 1 or 2 is this, that would help me out a ton. Okay, I'm going to choose them all, just decided, and then we're going to read them all. Actually, what I'm going to do to keep the messages organized, I'm going to choose all cards, and then I'm going to read group 1, career, love, health, group 2, group 3, okay? That's what we're going to do. There you go. So, let's see, emotional life and love life, 2021, give us 3 messages each. Group 1, emotional life and love life, 2021, 3 cards. These are not that glossy, so they're a little bit tricky to shuffle, but I love them anyway. Group 2, for 2021, emotional life and love life. And group 3 for 2021, emotional life and love life. 3, okay. And then, health and well-being, angels and guides, please show us health and well-being messages for the highest good. Those who need them. Give me 3 cards for each group, please. Health and well-being messages for the highest good. Okay, 3 cards for group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay. Alrighty then, let me put these aside, make some more room. Hopefully I don't knock stuff over. It's very possible though. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you can see them all, but I'm going to hold them up to the camera anyway, as I always do. Okay. Alright, ready? Group 1, career, finances, business. Well, that's good. We have unicorn. use your intuition to make beneficial changes with not unsuccessful plans. Okay, so some plans need changing. And woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman. So for some of you, what these are saying is be flexible in 2021, because I feel like with some plans, not all of them, but with some plans where there are multiple people involved, or multiple people need to put their input, to bring their input to the table. It might not go according to plan, so you need to be flexible and adapt. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts to change plans or change course as you see necessary. I also see, for some of you are going into business for yourself because the traditional 9 to 5 or what it is that you've been doing until now no longer suits you, and your intuition has been preparing you for this, has been trying to send you messages about this for a while now. And also for some of you, I see that a relationship is possible with someone that you work with or go to school with in 2021. Whether you're just meeting the person in 2021 or that's when things develop between the two of you, okay? But any financial decisions or anything like that, just trust your intuition. And if your intuition is telling you to speak to someone or get professional advice or expert advice, absolutely see that through, okay? But be mindful with the not car there. When you encounter obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, don't take that to mean, oh, this is a test and I need to keep pushing. If it's making you miserable, then that is a sign that you need to change course. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, love and emotional life and love life. We have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love in 2021. Then we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. And camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Okay, so for some of you, let's start with it doesn't really matter if you're single or coupled up or anything in between, really, that's the energy. So, and remember, these are not going to be for everyone, guys, okay? But you have the opportunity to meet someone new and fall in love, or fall back in love if this is someone you're already with. I do see, however, that a narcissist from your past has been watching you and following you on social media and watching your pictures and your posts and stuff. Whether you're just meeting someone new or you're already in a relationship, I do see that this person will try to reach out just so that they mess that up, okay? They have not changed. They just don't like seeing you happy without them. It's a control thing, all right? So just be careful with them. Be mindful of that. For others of you, I do see romance possible with someone on social media or meeting someone online. What I will say is take your time to get to know this person. I'm not saying that everyone you're going to be talking to is a narcissist, but take your time and kind of weed them out, as it were. And I feel like if someone is a narcissist, you'll be able to tell from their pictures on social media or how they speak, okay? If it's all about them, clearly, that's a narcissistic individual. But you do have the opportunity for true love, to meet someone new, maybe through work, education, business, or on social media. Someone could be at a distance from you, and there's this online relationship that develops to start with, okay? For your health and well-being, we have faith. Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. So believe in miracles, expect miracles in 2021, no matter what it is that you're dealing with. Do not lose your faith. Inner authority, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. So again, we have this message of listening to your intuition. That's coming across all areas, really. So trust your gut, okay? If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. If you don't feel comfortable with the diagnosis or what someone's telling you, if it doesn't feel true for you, if it doesn't ring true for you, just get a second opinion, okay? Dig deeper. Don't lose faith at the first sign of trouble is also what I hear. because it might not be accurate what you're being told, okay? And speaking of second opinions, change physicians. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. Okay, so whatever it is that you're dealing with, get a second opinion. Trust your gut always. Get a second opinion, get a third opinion, get a fifth opinion, okay? This isn't saying, go to people and start talking to people until someone tells you what you want to hear. It's not about that. Connect to your faith and connect to your intuition. Like, for example, I'm just going to share something with you guys. I went and had some blood tests done because I wasn't feeling all that great. This is, I think, last year now, or a couple of years ago. And they came back and they told me I have Hep B. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it's true for me. I feel fine. I don't have any symptoms. I just, and you start thinking, could I? I mean, how would I get it and stuff like that? And then I think, no, it's not. It doesn't feel like it's true for me. Something's off there. And then I kept going back to them. I says, I don't really think that's accurate. What other way could we get this result? And they said, oh, well, actually, if you had a vaccine for it, if you were immunized for it, that might show up because you have the antibodies for it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I have been immunized for it when I was in high school. So, and they were like, oh, okay, so that's why. So actually, you're fine. So it's things like that, okay? For me to bring that up, it's things like that that are potentially going to happen in 2021. So just keep an open mind and always connect to your intuition. You have this message of connecting to your intuition and keeping faith and believing in yourself and what your gut is telling you, whether it's business, love, or health, okay? But especially with health and well-being, not just physical health, just well-being, okay? So that's number 1. Group 2, career, business, finance. We have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And Mountain, major challenge to overcome. So, for some of you, you're going into business with a friend, and that will be successful. Or you should ask for help or input from a friend or a loyal person or a trustworthy person, because they will help you on your journey and they will help you overcome the obstacles that you're dealing with. For those of you, I do see you at the beginning of a new career. Again, maybe you're going into business for yourself, with a friend or family member, but it's the beginning of a new career for a lot of you. It's a long journey ahead, but you can absolutely be successful in it with the Elephant, okay? It's just a matter of staying focused and staying determined, no matter what happens, to see your goal through, okay? And you will have success. For those of you, I do see you taking additional classes, courses, training. And that will help you advance in your goal, whether it's within a job or career or your own business or even school and education, okay, is what I see with that. But just be ready. I think a lot of you are starting something in 2021. There's going to be a long journey. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. And it's just saying, stay focused no matter what happens. Know when to ask for help. Know when to let things come together on their own. Try not to control things. And just keep going. Just keep going. You are going in the right direction. This is a positive situation for you. This is something that is for you. It's just growing pains and just getting things started. That's going to take a little bit of time and it'll be a little bit tricky, but then it will be smooth sailing is what I see with that, okay? Yes, and also education in any form is going to help you climb the ladder is also what I'm getting. Okay, love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So that's not easy. I can speak from experience. And cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So for a lot of you, you're dealing with a karmic relationship that's coming back around or is now coming into your life. For a lot of you, though, I do feel like it's coming back around. Or it will be the same situation with a different person, so it's still a karmic relationship. Karmic lessons there. And this is coming into your life at this time, in order for you to look at it, address it, take the lesson from it, and release it, okay? With karmics, it's never easy. When it's good, it's amazing, but when it's bad, it's hell. And they're not meant to stay in our lives for a long time. They're meant to come in, trigger some lessons, and then kind of take off, because it's up to us to do the learning, you know? So if we do try to hold on to something for longer than it should be in our lives, it'll just turn into turmoil and resentment. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Just keep that in mind, okay? But again, I do see the past coming back in, whether you're single or in a relationship. And again, it's just to trigger you, trigger a lesson that has potentially to do with self-love and self-respect, okay? So try not to see this as, oh yeah, this is it, they're going to stick around forever, because unfortunately that's not the case, alright? And for those of you who are just getting started with a relationship, be mindful of lessons, and be mindful of how you're being triggered by the other person or the circumstances that you encounter. With the cassette card there, I also see repeating patterns. So you have the opportunity to break a pattern or to repeat it, okay? So it will be different for everyone, but you have to do what's best for you and learn to love yourself and to respect yourself and establish healthy boundaries, okay? And for some of you, I do see same-sex relationships being highlighted at this time, okay? For health and well-being, we have stay positive. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. So no matter what you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with karmic relationships, and remember that could be with love, but not only, it's important to stay in a positive place, okay? Because you will be, if you allow it, you will be dragged into lower level energy of pain, disappointment, deception, resentment, all that, okay? And if you do have to go, it's like, if you have to walk through hell, you don't have to, what can I say? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, observe it, don't take part in it. Does that make sense? I read a quote today. Can't remember who said it, I'm sorry. But I literally read it today, saying something like, say to your mind, you can get as depressed as you want to. I will observe you, but I will not join you. Okay, and I feel like that's important, so take that as it resonates to you. We have second opinion. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. So again, don't take things at face value. Get a second opinion, dig deeper into things. Always connect back to your intuition, to your gut feeling. See if something rings true for you. Or this is just a case of just get additional explanation, additional details for you to understand what the professionals are trying to tell you, okay? So if it's something that you don't understand, just ask questions. And we have consult a nutritionist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. So for a lot of you, whether it's linked to this karmic relationship or not, for some it will be, I do see you working on yourselves, shedding energy that does not serve you, people, by extension, you will shed weight because that energy that you've been holding on to, or that has been holding on to you, has transformed physically, and it's transformed into additional weight, okay? Or exhaustion, okay? That sort of thing. And I do see you consulting a nutritionist or a personal trainer or a life coach, that kind of thing, where they help you release, reset, okay, so that you're on a better path with your health and well-being. Okay, so that's really good. That's really good. And group 3, for business, money. Oh, look, we have money. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. All right, what else we have? We have the pig. Beware of greed. I get you can make a lot of money, just make sure you're making it the right way. And hills, obstacles to overcome. So yes, you can make a lot of money. Just be careful and make sure that you're making it legally, with ethics, okay? There will be temptation involving money. There will be temptation involving authority for some of you, like being put in a position of authority, and it's easy to let power go to our heads. But this is just saying with the hills there as well, stay grounded. Remind yourself to stay grounded and remind yourself what is important in life and what is important to you, okay? Because I do see that 2021 is potentially going to bring you a lot of financial opportunities and opportunities for success, recognition, even fame for some of you, okay? I also see that it's important for you to surround yourself with the right kind of people, because there is an element here where you're not particularly greedy, but someone around you is, and they're trying to talk you into, oh, you should want more here, you should ask for more here, you should do that and this and the other. And it's, again, important for you to stay grounded and connected to your own intuition so that you know what is right for you and what you want, okay? Because for some, we're not motivated by money. It's just not what we're motivated, not what drives us, okay? And it's important that we remember who we are and what we're here to do at the end of the day, okay? Because I do see an argument where you're thinking about donations and supporting different causes, and someone in your environment is trying to talk you out of it and tell you, no, you should spend that money yourself, or something like that, okay? So just be mindful of that. But obviously you have the opportunity for great success, recognition. It's just a case of remembering to stay grounded and not being tempted by greed or going overboard with things, okay, like spending and stuff like that. For love, engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And clock, need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. For some of you, I see surprise engagements and even shotgun weddings. Is that even a thing anymore? But that's what I heard. And eloping, okay, for some. If it's not happening to you, it's someone very close to you. For those of you, I do feel like someone's rushing into a relationship, whether it's you or someone close to you. And there is a conversation that someone's having around, you need more time, you need to get to know each other. This could be, I'm not even going to lie, I'm getting 90-day fiancé energy with this, okay? Where you have a certain amount of time. This is someone that you have barely met or spent time with, but you want to spend time together and be together, and the only way to do that is to get married, or, stuff like that. There's a time limit. You have to either get married, get committed, or kind of go your separate ways. So that's really interesting. And for others of you, I feel like something that starts off really, really slowly, all of a sudden just picks up speed. I don't know if it's because of a pregnancy or because of something else, but all of a sudden just picks up speed, and it's like, okay, we got to do this and this and this, and just get organized overnight, and before you know it, someone's married, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. I also feel like if you have been at a distance from someone, or talking to someone online, and you've had to take your time and you've had to wait, maybe because of what's gone on in 2020, you've been separated and at a distance from each other. I do see coming back together, and now they're getting married, getting remarried, or renewing vows type thing, or taking things to the next level within your connection, whatever that means. Okay. For health and well-being, we have sunlight. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. And also with this, I get vitamin D. Just make sure you have enough vitamin D in your system. You might have to do like an additional, like a course of vitamin D or vitamins in general. But spend time outdoors. Spend time in the sunlight. And also get something with UV lighting. I don't know if people do treatments with UV lighting, or laser treatments or laser procedures. Okay, I also get that. Leave a stressful situation behind. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. And I feel like this is directly linked to the people trying to almost like make you go against who you are. So telling you what you should want and what you should do, especially someone who's particularly greedy. It comes from a place of jealousy, and they want to live through you, or they want what you have type thing. And I do see that you see right through it, and you establish your boundaries, and you get rid of this person, okay? Or you put them on a back burner. Alternatively, whatever it is that you're dealing with, if it's stressing you out so bad that you get physically ill, okay? That's a very big red flag for you, and it's a sign that that should not be in your life, no matter who that is or what that is, okay? Or you should not give as much focus to it, and you should not give your energy to it as much as you do. So just keep that in mind. And alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So this is energy treatments, this is holistic medicine, this is Chinese medicine I'm getting for some, but just unconventional medicine is something that a lot of you will be looking at in 2021, or that's where you will see the best results, okay, by using alternative medicine. And again, with the Sunlight card there's something around energy, healing, clearing, light work. I'm also getting with this. Changing your diet, going, like instead of taking medicine to control the situation, to control an illness, working on your diet, okay? And I'm getting diabetes in particular with that. But yeah, it's about looking for alternative options because they will work better for you. Okay. Of course, if you get other messages, as I've read the messages that I'm getting, take that as your direct message. And if you are, just comment down below and let me know, okay? If you saw something else when I showed you a particular card, if a particular message or writing on the card sparked something within you, let me know, okay? It's also a way for me to get some feedback and also alternative perspectives when it comes to reading, and that's how we all learn. But trust your intuition with the messages that may pertain to you and the messages that are not for you, okay? Something does not make sense and it does not ring true for you in any sort of way. It's either completely not for you, or it will start to make sense when you get to that event that actually starts to happen in your life, okay? So it's just about keeping an open mind. If the story doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, okay? That'll do more damage than good. But that is our reading. I'm going to share with you guys. I chose number 2. I said I'm going to choose number 2 for all piles, and it definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense to me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to 2021, and I'll keep the messages in the back of my head, okay, just to see how things go, and remind myself of the advice I've given myself and others when it comes to these energies. All right, so yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you like these. I actually want to do more of these. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me know if you enjoy them, okay? And please help me with timestamping. I'm so grateful for those of you who will help me with timestamping. Yeah, I'll leave it here. Let's have a fantastic 2021. I hope this helps. Stay tuned for more videos, okay? Bye guys. Take care.